Hello, my name is Sarah James with counselingplaceco.com. I wanted to talk a little bit today about something I hear a lot with people who come to our practice. A lot of my clients say, happy people are just lucky, or, their whole family's that way, so they're just happy. They learned it at a young age. And I do believe that happiness, the strategies and systems that people have in place in order to be happy, a lot of it is learned by their parents or in childhood somehow. So anyhow, a few of these strategies all of us can start implementing today, and the more you use them, the stronger the muscle and the happier you're going to be. So let's look into this a little bit. So happy people don't pick on themselves. There's this notion that we should always be looking at our weaknesses and trying to better them, try to make them into strengths, when really we should be taking our strengths and just rolling with them, aligning our lives with them, aligning our lives with our strengths and passions, rather than saying, oh, but I need to work on this, I need to work on this. I can use myself as an example. I own this practice. It's a somewhat large practice, and there's a lot of accounting that has to be done in it. I am a therapist. I have a social brain. It is completely right brain, and I am not good at accounting at all. It frustrates my brain. It puts me in a bad mood. Now, could I work on it to get better? I could. Would I be happy the moments I do it and the days I do it, and it would start to bleed together a little bit? No, I wouldn't. So I hire it out. Someone else can handle it. My accountant loves this stuff. Great, you can have it. So that's just a little tiny example of I could pick on myself that I should be this picture perfect business owner and have this perfect left brain with my right brain, and it doesn't quite work that way. But anyhow, that's one little example. Another example is making good decisions. Okay, let's look at this. Happy people think about, if I make this decision, this is going to be the outcome, and therefore this is going to be life when I make this decision. I've actually recently spoken to a lot of my clients whom are struggling with the thought of their parents are needing to go to nursing homes, or they need a place to live. They're at older age. And these clients in particular do not have good relationships with their parents. There have been blow-ups with their spouses and their parents and themselves. Their parents, these particular parents, can be really, I'm thinking of a few situations, can be really negative, and they bring them down. They're a drain. So here's the thing. If you make the choice to have your parent live with you, then it's going to be a drain. It's going to feel that way. If you have someone who, wants to live with you who is a drain in general, it's going to bring your happiness down. But if you choose to say, you know what, we're not, Mom, I love you, but I'm going to find a different place for you. You're thinking of the end result. The end result, a lot of these people were telling me of, I'm already getting anxiety. I'm having sleepless nights. I'm so concerned it's not going to work out. I just know it's not going to work out. Well, then listen to yourself. It's not going to work out. And this is a hard decision. This is a hard decision to make. So the people who are saying, you know what, this is not going to end well. I'm going to make the decision now to either, I'm going to help my mom move into this retirement community, or I'm going to help her, we're going to buy a condo and she's going to kind of rent it back from us. So that's being, yes, it's a very hard decision, very hard, but it's a good decision. Kind of thinking along those lines with your decision making. Let's see. I also believe in taking inventory of your surroundings. So going into imagining yourself as an energy tank. The decisions you make through your day should be pumping positive energy into your tank. So where you work, okay, if it's a drain, I strongly recommend looking for a different place to work. It should be the place you work and spend that amount of time should be aligned with your passions, and what you do best and your strengths. So if you're going into work and you're noticing I am depleted right away, well, your happiness level is depleted right away. Let's see, what else with energy tanks? Who you surround yourself with. If you continue to go to a social group and every time you leave there you're feeling totally drained, that's not the place for you. Activities. If you're forcing yourself to do an activity that emotionally drains you and does not bring you happiness and fulfillment, stop doing it. Choose the ones that bring you fulfillment. This gets into, a lot of people start saying, well, I should do this. I should do this. It's the same thing with decision making. Anytime I hear I should, it's usually a no, I shouldn't. To be really blunt, unless it's a hell yes, you want to do something, it's a hell no. Don't do it. Happy people don't. They do the hell yes all the time, and they know exactly what that hell yes is in their life. So, and something else, and you can probably tell by the way I'm talking, let's kind of think of this final piece is action mode. So happy people stay in action mode, okay? They want to feel fulfilled. Sometimes if you're down in the dumps and you're on the couch and you start isolating yourself, we're allowed to lick our wounds. We're allowed to feel down. I'm not taking that away from anyone. But when you're realizing, I haven't been to the gym. I don't go to the gym anymore. I haven't been out with friends. I really want to do this one thing, but I really want to apply for a new job. I know that this, my current work situation is not bringing me happiness and fulfillment, but you need to get in action mode to do it. And sometimes it just takes that first little piece of action and then the ball is rolling. Okay, so I hope these 4 tidbits of making good decisions, stop picking on yourself, and align yourself with your passions and strengths. Take inventory of your life and keep that energy tank full, as well as stay in action mode. I hope those are helpful tools for you to start building a happy life of fulfillment, contentment, and just, overall feeling constantly good. So anyhow, until next time, Sarah James with counselingplaceco.com. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.